Welcome back to the Board Game Co. channel. I'm Professor Maggot, and today I have with me
Alex Radcliffe
from Board Game Co. And we are playing a co-op game today of Unmatched. Alex, what are we playing?
Unmatched Tales to Amaze, the cooperative version of the classic skirmish game based on the previous classic skirmish game, Star Wars Epic Duels. Did you know that? Did you know Unmatched?
I did not know that.
Unmatched is based off of the Star Wars Epic Duels system. An older game, was very expensive, very out of print. I played it once, didn't care for it. Then again, I played Unmatched, didn't care for that either. But then we do have Unmatched Adventures, which gives you a way to play all your unmatched characters
Cooperatively.
So instead of simply closing the distance with your best friend and smashing the head until one of you dies, instead you'll be doing that with various enemies. In this case, we are doing so against the alien invasion. Alternatively, you can play against the Moth, but not this gameplay. You can check out the gameplays. Mothman. In any case, we are going to go ahead and dive into this. The basic. I don't know these characters well enough. I tried picking the Ant Queen, who I actually knew.
You know, I was just getting lost thinking. So there are a lot of cryptids in this one, and we have Skunk Ape here that we're playing against as one of the minions.
And the Blob.
But where you can play with the other characters, I have Bigfoot. So I was just getting lost thinking I could play as Bigfoot fighting off the Mothman.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic.
That is pretty cool. The basic idea of this game is you're trying to defeat the various enemy you're facing off against. This core box, Unmatched Tales to Amaze, has two characters, the Mothman, and the Alien Invasion. And past that, it comes with 4 characters that you can use in regular Unmatched sets, but we're going to be using some of those characters today, and I today am playing as Nikola Tesla. And you're playing as?
Dr. Jill Trent, but she also has a sidekick friend named Daisy, and honestly, Daisy's our favorite.
I like Nikola Tesla. He's got these little charging cables, and they're gonna boom and go zap and burn people. I really like his mechanics.
Do they start like that?
They start with 1 charged, 1 uncharged.
A little spark going.
And at the end of your turn, you charge a cable, you unleash them to zap things. Well, we're getting lost in this. The basic idea, though, cooperative experience. The enemy wants to go ahead and accomplish 4 objectives. In this case, each of these tokens, once flipped, represents one of different symbols that will affect their deck of cards. And so it wants to accomplish 4 of those, and once it does so, it wins. Alternatively, if we kill it, just it, we don't need to worry about the henchman, if we kill it, we'll win instead. Meanwhile, the threat track over here is going to be advancing slowly but surely, and when it gets to the end of that, it's going to advance an invasion token, so we really want to be mindful as far as how that goes, and we're going to be playing with one of these amazing event tokens instead. Not instead, as well.
Amazing.
With an amazing event. These add to the difficulty level of the game. You can play between 1 and 3.
It's literally an amazing event.
It's an amazing event. They add to the difficulty level of the game.
I thought you were just being like...
No, it's literally...
I should have known.
It's literally... Yeah, I'm not that creative. They add to the difficulty of the game. It says 1 to 3 of them should be utilized, which is code for if you're still having an easy time, just keep adding more of them. Just have at it. Anyways, we have They Strike from the Shadows. Whenever you shuffle an enemy's deck, put its deception card on the bottom of its deck. That is obnoxious. Oh, that's so bad. Do you realize what this does?
Sorry?
Whenever an enemy shuffles its deck, the deception card goes on the bottom.
So you have to go through the whole deck every time.
In other words, that's 0-0. The chance of getting a 0-0.
I do things that do mess with the deck a little bit.
Well, we're going to put this off to the side up here, but we basically have this over here as an extra thing. So the Deception card is a card that whenever it comes out, you shuffle the entire enemy's deck. The good news is Deception is always a 0-0. It's going to reshuffle the deck and give you less information, but you do have the benefit of having a 0-0 defense and attack. You don't know what 0-0 means unless you've watched other stuff. 0-0. The 0 attack, 0 defense. So we are not going to get that as frequently as we would otherwise.
Let's go.
With that, though, we are going to start this off. We'll explain things as we go, and the first thing to explain...
Ready to fight!
...is that the way you take a turn is... Meg, go ahead and take your turn.
Alright, I just drew 5 cards to start my turn.
I'm lying. That's not how you take a turn. The way you start to take a turn is you draw ahead an initiative over here.
We had to draw 5 cards.
We had to draw 5 cards. We did. You do draw 5 cards. I have a pet peeve complaint about that, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, player 2 is going to go. I believe I am player 2. You are player 1. We also have the various enemies and their henchmen in the initiative deck as well. And to that end, you go ahead and on your turn, you're going to take 2 actions. And so the actions you're going to take, you can move, you can maneuver, which are your... Well, move is maneuver. Maneuver is going to be drawing a card and then moving optionally. The drawing card is not optional because also you can die that way at the end of the game. You can either attack as well, or you can go ahead and use one of your immediate lightning bolt cards. Those are the 3 primary things you can do. So I'm going to take a turn of taking 2 actions, and I think it's important that I close the distance. I can close the distance.
Let's not die too quickly, though.
I think I'm going to go ahead and start with a closing distance. 1, 2 to get closer to this guy over here because that just seems reasonable.
Yeah, with a maneuver. Technically, when you maneuver, you're supposed to draw a card first.
You are correct with that.
Okay. I love card draw.
I can do that, or I can do that. I can do that, then that. That would be a good wombo combo for next turn, I think. Or I could do this right now. It's doing combat. Okay. I don't know if I love any of these in particular. Because I like to keep my coils up and running effectively. That's the problem here. I where did I go? I was over here. I could close the distance more. I don't know. I'm going to stay where I am, I think. I'm going to stay where I am for right now until I figure out more about how these enemies operate. And I think I will go ahead and do this over here. Oh, I could do that. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. We got this. Okay, so what I'm going to do the following. I'm going to go ahead and attack. So I'm going to play my card right now, and they're going to react with a card from their deck. My card over here has a 4 attack over here, and we're going to go ahead and draw a card from the Blob deck, and the Blob deck has a... Well, that actually worked out well for me for that first deception. It has a 0/0, so we are going to take no actual defense against it. And I can go ahead and after combat, I may discharge a coil, so I'm going to discharge this to gain 1 action. So I'm going to go ahead and gain another action this turn, and then this is going to go on the bottom of its deck, which honestly I don't even need to shuffle, but for the sake of...
And you did the damage to the Blob?
Yeah. 4 damage to the Blob. It goes down from 10 down to 6. It's a good start to the game. Things are looking great.
Strong start. Also,
the last time I played this, I said things were looking great the entire time until we were clearly, obviously losing. We managed to win.
By the skin of our teeth.
Skin of our teeth, which is
by one last punch.
Weird saying, honestly. Okay, Deception's now at the bottom of the deck. I now have an extra action, so I can take a second action. This card goes to my discard card pile. I will never see it again, unless things pull from my discard pile. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the Alternating Current. I'm going to play the Alternating Current as another attack against him. After combat, well, let's go ahead and see what he does.
Lovely.
It's going to be a 5 attack over here. I'm just trying to aggressively take him down. He's going to respond with a 2 defense. Okay, so 2 defense, 5 attack. I'm going to deal 3 damage to him, and I'm going to charge both cables.
Wow.
Okay. After combat, deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter in the Blob zone. I'm actually not in the Blob zones. That works out well. Place an acid token.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah. He's there. Yeah. Place an acid token in an empty space in the Blob zone. So his zone is going to be any of these colors here. I think I'm going to drop it, I guess,
over here. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess let's do it over here. Okay, that's going to be taking 1 damage. So those tokens are going to slowly clog the battlefield. If we can take them out quickly, that's going to be helpful.
Now, does that only damage us?
It damages us, yeah.
It wouldn't damage them.
Just us.
Okay.
When we move into it,
I mean, that makes sense for a flying spaceship.
So, I guess that's fair. If one of us is standing on it, the other one moves through it, then the one moving through it will not take damage.
Okay.
So, fun little manipulation.
Jump over me.
Basically. Like, that's my turn. That's it. And now, Maggot is now...
Someone else's turn in the initiative order.
The amount of times in this game I frequently turn to the other players at the table and be like, it's your... No, it's not your turn.
Alright, so it is now Skunk Ape's turn.
Skunk Ape is taking a turn. Now, the way these cards go is they're going to be moving in initiative row over here, and usually they have an end of round effect as well on the bad guys over here. So Skunk Ape will take a turn, which is going to be moving up to 3, and then attacking us. So that's going to be the way that works. I believe the closest person to you is going to be you. Mm-hmm. So Daisy, in fact. And then at the end of the round, not the turn, at the end of the round, the full round, deal damage equal to the threat level to 1 hero or sidekick adjacent to Skunk Ape.
Gross.
So if we can get that threat level just a little
lower. Now we're gonna take him out as easily as the Blob as well, right?
Skunk Ape.
I have to choose my defense card, correct?
Yeah, I'm not going to reveal it.
Okay. The way you were doing that.
That's reasonable.
You were absolutely going to.
No, not in the slightest.
You were absolutely going to.
Not in the slightest. Not a chance. I knew exactly what I was doing. I was about to hold it up and say, now do you want to defend against this attack? And then you pause, and I was like, are we cutting? Are we cutting the film? Like, what's going on here? Also, Daisy has a Hypnoray Blaster. She has another thing as well that's a little more defensive, which I think you will never see Meg use.
Hypnoray.
There's no dash. I saw Hypnoray.
It says, if your card's printed value is lower than your opponent's, reveal the top card of your opponent's deck, increase your value of your attack by the boost value of the revealed card. So I get to add extra damage.
Potentially.
Alright, so I will defend with Sisters in Arms.
And he's attacking with a 2. If the opposing fighter is a sidekick, the value of this card is 5 instead.
Gross.
Wow. Skunk Ape does not like sidekicks.
Alright, so Daisy's going to take 2 damage.
The printed value is lower, so you're going to go ahead and use your doing combat Hypnoray.
The printed value isn't lower, it's 3 versus the 2.
The value of this card... Oh, is the value?
It's not the printed value. That's how they get you.
It's printed value versus value. I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, reasonable. That's an effect.
It's not a +2. Like, I know that +2s are different, but that's annoying.
Yeah.
Wow. So Daisy's off.
That's how they get you. A little scuffed.
Okay.
That's okay. I got heal stuff, kind of.
I got heals for days. Next
the other side of this gun heals, but you know.
Yeah. Next initiative card.
Wait, and then at the end of the turn?
End of round. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Martian Invader. Martian Invader takes a turn. Moving 3, and I believe I will be closest.
You're closest.
Because they have to go 1, 2, 3 to be able to effectively attack you, and it can go 1, 2. Oh, wait 1 second. 1, 2 to attack me. Okay. So I think it's going to do that. So it's going to go ahead and attack me with 1, 2. Because it could move through their people, but it can't end on their people. So you have to figure out a way to attack with that. Advance is going to go ahead and attack me. So it's going to go ahead and play a card about this. Oh, interesting. I don't want to do that card. Okay, I like that one. I like that one. Okay, 1 second. Let me think about this. No, okay. Don't like that one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play this card over here. So, I'm just going to do this one. I'm just going to do a regular defend 3 against whatever he plays. And so we're going to go ahead and attack. He's attacking with a 4. Now we can ignore this effect. This effect's only going to be relevant once that's actually in play, which is not right now.
Okay.
So he's attacking with 4 against a 3, so I'm going to take 1 damage. That's defined as him winning the combat. So anything in the game that references winning the combat, if you dealt any damage, you won the combat. Otherwise, you did not. Then he's going to go ahead, after combat, place an alien in each field bordering the Martian Invader space. So I'm going to grab an alien and put it down over here. I'm going to put an alien down over here as well. And then we're going to go ahead and get rid of this card over here, and let's see what his end of round effect says. Oh, and I go ahead and after combat, I draw a card, which I'm going to take advantage of. And this card says, advance the threat marker, a number of spaces equal to 1 plus the number of occupied fields. So the threat marker is constantly ticking up based on those fields being occupied, and unfortunately, I can't even do anything about those guys because he went before us. So, Meg, it's to you to see if you can maneuver your way out of killing those aliens. Because that's our track. Our timer is the alien invasion.
Alright, well, the Blob is next.
Blob's going to go ahead and attack me straight away. There's no need to even move. It's right there. Blob takes a turn. We're going to place an acid token at the end of the round in the Blob space if there's not one there already.
Alex, there's still 3 more in the initiative.
Oh, yes, there are. We haven't talked about that. She's like, doesn't add up.
Because Daisy has her own?
No, the Martian Invader has an extra card for each one of us. Okay. And to that end, the Blob's going to go ahead and attack me. So once again, I have a card over here. I think I am going to go ahead and...
Freak out?
Freak out! I'm going to go ahead and play a defense of 3 against the Blob over here. And the Blob is going to attack me with an attack of 1. After combat, deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter for each acid token on or adjacent to their space. There are none. So I don't have to worry about that at all. Okay, that was a waste. I could have just taken 1 damage. It would have been fine. Okay, and that's next card, I believe.
Alright.
What secretive things are coming out now? Martian Invasion.
Again.
Any
I'm at
player,
the bottom, I bet.
Any player may discard a card. If no one does, add an alien to 1 field bordering the Martian Invader space. Okay.
I don't really want to.
I'm fine not doing so as well. Maneuver. Yeah, I'm fine not doing so.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, because effectively it's not going to increase the threat track because it's the number of occupied fields. So we have some flexibility there. Although maneuvering is tough in this one. Okay. Anyways, that's going to be that turn. So another one. Next card, Meg.
Me!
Player 1 takes a turn.
Yay!
Go ahead. Do your worst.
Alright. I am going to maneuver with Jill over to here.
Okay.
And draw a card. Okay.
I feel like these aliens are just going to tick up.
And then I'm going to attack Skunk Ape.
Okay.
With a battle of wits, because I don't think that will work for him.
After Skunk Ape should reveal his card? Okay. We're going to go ahead and reveal. We have a 2 defense.
Ugh. Okay.
Okay, after combat, reveal the top card of your opponent's deck. So you have 2 after doing combat. If the opposing fighter is a sidekick, the value of this card is 5. So he actually has a 5 defense again.
No, it's not. It's
Jill.
Jill.
Okay, great.
I moved Jill up. And it's a Jill Trent card.
Yeah, okay. After combat, reveal the top card of your deck and your opponent's deck. If your card has a higher boost value, deal 3 damage to the opposing fighter.
3?
And it's going to be a 3.
Ugh!
It's going to be a deception card too, by the way. So the next attack, make it a strong one because it's going through.
Wait, shouldn't that be at the bottom now?
Nope, deception only when shuffled.
I thought it was shuffled a bit ago.
No, that was the blob.
Oh, the Blob's thing shuffled?
Blob got shuffled, so the blob has a bottom.
And we know that that's a thing now?
I don't know.
A 0 is
we
next?
know it's a 0/0's next. Could be for attack, could be for defense. You choose.
I got a good attack.
Okay. Did you move already?
I already moved.
Oh, so on the other hand, if he attacks you first, you know to defend with nothing.
And I mean, I did go pretty last this round. Maybe I'll go soon.
That's how odds work. Next card. We're gonna go ahead, and any player may discard a card. Otherwise, put an alien.
Yeah, I think I just made a mistake.
What did you do?
I shuffled my revealed card back in.
You should not have done so.
It should have stayed on top.
Technically.
I don't know what it was. Do you?
I say we just go forward.
I know it was something that was a 3.
Sure.
Oh, I think it was this.
Go for it. I don't remember.
I'm not going to because I don't know, and I don't want to do anything to my advantage by accident.
All heroes and sidekicks adjacent to an occupied field take... Oh, Martian Invasion Wave 1. All heroes and sidekicks adjacent to an occupied field take 1 damage. If no fighter took damage this way, add an alien to the lowest numbered field. I am concerned that he is just going to add aliens faster than we can keep up. But it is what it is. I think that's the round, which means we go ahead and resolve end of round effects over here. This is right now. Okay, so end of round. So deal damage equal to the threat level to the hero or sidekick adjacent to Skunk Ape. Threat level is currently 1, so you can choose, yeah, you can choose. So choose one person.
I'll do one to the Jill.
Martian Invader, advanced threat marker number of spaces equal to 1 plus the number of occupied fields. There are 2 occupied fields, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. That's a fast advancement right there. Place an acid token in the blob space if there's not one already, which there is not. So we've got more taking damage over here. And then these all get shuffled up, and we are on to the next round.
What are we going to do?
Fight.
There's so many
For your right.
aliens.
2 party.
Alright, do you want to do anything with that?
Sure. You shuffled it already, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. We got this. We got this.
I randomized.
Go ahead. And you're obviously first because you went last. You went very late last round.
I would literally love that.
Love it. I love it. She shuffled it. I cut it. We're good.
Alright, we know it's a 0.
Yes, we do.
Alright, I'm going to attack him for 5.
5 damage. Boom. We're going to go ahead and reveal.
Daisy.
Oh
She's
my
going to get
gosh.
her
Soccer.
revenge.
It's deception. Shuffle this bad boy in, but not actually in because we're putting it at the bottom of the deck. I hate that ability so much. Can we just not ever play with those cards ever again?
Sure.
Okay, cool. There's a whole stack
Just
of
take
them,
it
too.
out.
We start unless we're gonna cut, like you're gonna do a cut and edit and pretend it's never there. We could strategically cut the video. Okay, and we're ready. You're definitely not getting a 0-0 right now.
All right, and then now I'm going to have
Daisy's 5 is like she's got
I
those
love
guns.
her. I want to marry her, honestly. I'm gonna have Jill attack with a laser pen.
Okay, to the Skunk Ape again.
Yep.
Try and take that Skunk Ape
Trying
down
to take
fast.
him out. I'm trying to zip him out.
We got a. Is it who's attacking?
Jill.
Doesn't
But
matter.
either way, it's because I don't get my. I
You
at
still
least don't
deal
get to
1
do
damage.
this. Yeah, and then I deal 1 damage after combat.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the 1 damage.
Yeah.
You mean?
Oh, you keep hoping his attack will be higher.
Right, because I want to be able to use my hit.
I was like, why are you so surprised your 2s aren't getting through? And I understand.
I want them to be 3s because I figured Skunk Ape is the chunkiest. He probably has like higher.
I mean, he's chunky against small little people that he's running up the skies to the
He doesn't feel chunky. That's all I'm saying.
All right, next card. We got who?
Hey,
We got
it's you.
2. This is good and bad for the
I
record because we
know.
can't respond to anything they do now. So,
know.
the tricky part is, first things first, I start my turn. Because of the fact that both my coils are charged, I immediately snap both of them. Can we deal damage to both the alien and the blob? Because I'm next to them.
Alright, well the blob only has 2 left now.
Yep. The question is, do I even try to kill the blob, or do I just, like, you know, say whatever? Like, I'll just die slowly from my charged coils. I agree with you. I should probably try to kill him. Okay. So. No, I'm with you. I am with you on this. We are golden. Okay. That's not gonna help me right now-ish. I don't think it will, at least. Oh, I could do that. Oh, interesting. That's fun. 1 second. Okay. He has... How much? 2 left? Okay, give me a second. I need to think about this. Okay. Tactically speaking, if I do that, then that... Give me a second here. I need to do some math.
Fine. You're totally fine.
Okay.
Math is really hard. Do you want my calculator? No, I was not even kidding. Sorry. That sounded maybe sarcastic.
I'm going to go ahead and do the following. We're going to play this over here, okay? So I'm going to play this. Remote control. Move all opposing fighters up to 2 spaces, gain an action. I'm going to move you 1, 2. I'm going to move you 1, 2. I'm going to move you 1, 2. Okay? I could leave it here if it's better for you, but I figure...
Could you put them over here,
No.
like further from me?
I cannot.
Okay.
It's
could
here
you
or
send
here.
them this,
nope.
here?
Nope. I need them to be in my zone, which is going to be gray.
Okay.
Okay. Then I gain an action. Okay. I'm going to maneuver, so I'm going to go ahead
Well,
and...
then yeah, that's 1 away.
No, I'm fine with that.
Well, not all attack.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anytime today. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. Feel free to decide after you see what I'm doing, because it won't matter.
No, I think this is fine.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead, and then I'm going to use my second action, and this gave me an action, so I get one more action. The second action is going to be a maneuver.
Actions on actions.
I'm going to draw. Beautiful. I'm going to move 1, 2. I'm going to remove an alien from a field because you're allowed to do that after you maneuver. So I'm taking out those aliens. Doing the Lord's work. And now with my third and final action, we're going to do the following. I'm going to attack the alien with a 3. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to attack with a 3, and we're going to go ahead and see what it has. We're going to have over here, we have a defensive 1. Beautiful. After combat, so you can resolve them in any order, and I'm going to start with mine because I want to. You may discharge coils. I'm going to discharge both my coils, Meg, to deal 2 damage to every fighter in my zone. That means all of them are taking 2 damage and the Blob's dead.
Great.
Yeah, I think that's a decent turn.
So wait, but how much is he taking?
He's going to
4?
take, he's going to take 4 total, correct.
4, okay.
Yep. And then after combat, place the Martian Invader on a space bordering the highest numbered empty field. I believe there are 8 fields.
And 2 to Skunk Ape?
Yeah, so the highest.
Wow.
And Meg, if you want to choose any of these spaces because it's closer to you, but the alien's going to go somewhere near field 7.
Could it go far away?
It could go far away. Far away.
Do we like that?
I have to double check the rules. I think if they can't attack, they either heal or threat. If they can't attack, something happens. But let's go ahead and decide in a second. Let's see. They're going to go ahead.
Far away.
Because I don't think they've actually ever. Let's see. Enemy attacks. Advanced threat marker by 1. Yeah. So you advance threat marker by 1 if they can't attack. So you have to decide whether what's worse for us, an attack or a threat marker by 1. I'm fine with either, honestly. So I'm here for it.
Yeah,
also,
right.
This guy's dead. Okay. And that's my turn.
Alright.
That's my turn. Oh, at the end of my turn, I charge 1 coil. Because I'm cool.
And now it's him.
It is his turn. Alright, Martian Invader takes a turn. He's going to try to move 3 to attack us, and I don't believe he can, so he's going to advance the threat marker. So who's closer? I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're 1, 2, 3, 4. So either way it's 4. We can choose. I'm fine having him next to me because you got the skunk guy.
I have 2 people to move, and you only have 1, and he only has 2 health left. So why don't we move them my way? Because it's faster for just you to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Alright.
Okay.
But should he only move 3?
Yes, that is how that worked. The reason he couldn't move 4. That's the logic. I just said 4 too many times.
And then this goes up?
Yes, it does.
Alright.
No attacky.
The Blob is out.
Gone. The card goes away.
This one wave 2.
Add a alien field to 1 field bordering the Martian Invader space. I'm comfortable to discard a card right now. The reason I didn't want to do it last time is because anyway is going up, but now it'd be a new
I'm going to
field.
go to him, so could it just be in here? Oh no, that's not a field. It can be in this field.
It has to be bordering him. There's only this 1 field. So if you're moving here, great. Otherwise, I'm comfortable discarding a card to stop it.
Yeah. Alright, if you have an extra card.
I mean, there's no such thing as an extra card, but I'll discard a card.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to discard this card. Done.
Okay. And then, so that's stopping this?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
No one's adjusting to the opposite field, so good.
Okay.
If no fighter took a damage this way, add an alien to the lowest numbered empty field. So they're just jerks no matter what happens.
Well, that's fine, because that's the one that I can clear from.
Beautiful.
And then Skunk Ape.
Skunk Ape takes a turn.
He's going to attack me.
Jill Trent's being attacked.
Okay.
I am ready to reveal this card right away without you being ready. Or I can wait. Also,
he can just attack Jill. What?
We need
sorry.
Yep. All good.
You're right.
Okay. Ready? He's attacking Jill. Just straight up.
Yeah.
He's attacking Jill for 2.
Alright.
2 damage to Jill. He's a lot of those
He really doesn't like the sidekicks, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta protect Daisy.
So, in order, we're going to advance the threat marker. So, we're going to advance the invasion. Now, the invasion always has a hard stop at the end of the track. So, even though we would advance it by 2 right now because it's 2, you still advance it by 1. So, that's how that works. That's that. We deal damage equal to threat level to 1 hero or sidekick. Oh, so this is going to first reset. So, we're actually technically just going to go like this. That's going to be revealed. Now, that's going to trigger on his cards. We're going to reset. And now, the Skunk Ape will deal 1 damage to Jill Trent.
Okay.
And then you can shuffle that in as well.
Sorry, Jill. Here, do you want to do that?
Sure.
I don't know why I'm acting like it's my turn next, because we don't know.
We have no idea.
It's up to the initiative deck.
Last turn she went first, which means this turn she's going either last or second last.
Or first.
No.
Or second.
No. You can shuffle or cut if you want.
Skunk Ape.
It's going to attack you. It's going to smack you upside the head. It's got 2 health left. It's like feels like it shouldn't attack. It feels like we should just.
I know. I should just kick it in the face.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. I will.
Be there for you.
I'm gonna have Jill take it again.
Go for it. Okay.
Take the attack.
Jill's gonna take the attack from Skunk Ape. It's going to be a 4. If Skunk Move did not move this turn, it's a 6.
What?
Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay. Oops.
Gruesome Lure is the term.
3 health.
You're at 3 health?
I mean, he just hit me for 6.
That's fair. To be
I
fair,
was at 9.
as long as you have either one of your fighters, you're still in the game. Just
Gosh,
with
but
limited
only
cards.
certain cards.
Yeah.
I mean, the other side of my gun heals. I can do that. I have to do it in between rounds.
Yeah. Well, when it's your turn, it's the start of your turn.
No, I don't think so. I think between rounds.
You choose the start of your turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
It should be listed on your card. At the start of your turn, yeah.
I don't want to use it.
She's about to die. She doesn't want to lose it. And they ever discard a card. If not, then add a thing to the field. I don't want to discard a card, but again, I think it's worth it. So I'm fine discarding a card.
Wow.
I'm fine with it.
I'll do it next time.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I want to keep ourselves in control right now, and I think
Yeah.
that with Blob down, I'm fine playing a slightly slower paced game because I think Skunk Ape's dying this turn. So if we keep the alien held back,
Oh my gosh, I hate this.
okay, you take 1 damage.
Only Daisy though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's actually good. It's better than the. I think it's better than getting a new alien. Player 2 next turn. That's going to be my turn. So I'm going to do the following. I prepped for this, mentally prepped for this. I didn't actually do anything. I'm going to go ahead and move one. I'm going to draw and move to remove this alien. And then I'm going to stay there and remove the alien again, drawing again.
Oh, great.
It's a simple turn, and then I'm going to power this up, and that's my turn.
Great.
I just wanted to like clear that field completely, get a little bit of control
That
back,
feels good.
get some can size back. We are
I'm
good.
just dying over here, but no biggie.
Well, if we plan it right, we're only going to actually deal with 1 alien. And we got Martian Invader. So now he's attacking. He's going to move up 1. You could choose who he attacks. That's the upside you have here.
You're gonna attack Daisy, and I'm gonna use this.
Okay. You're going to see what you got a 3 defense, and we're going to attack you with a 0. That's actually bad. Martian invasion, a hoax. Young woman caught crying into her hands and terror.
Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding though?
Oh, we shuffle the rest of these.
Are we
We're
kidding?
going on the bottom. That will not be happening for a long time. What a time.
Wow.
What a time. Oh, she's
you
like,
know,
fine.
if I had flipped my Hypnoblaster, I would have healed as well from that. Oh, no, wait, because it's at the start of your turn. So I kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, that's so dumb.
That is frustrating.
I hated that.
It is irritating. I
hated that.
I respect
for me.
that. Go ahead.
Alright, now it's my dumb turn.
Okay. Player 1 takes a turn.
I hate it.
I feel in control of the field. That's why I'm happy right now. Like Nikola Tesla's wandering around. He's doing some experimentation. Helped the field, not have aliens. Killed a few elephants.
I think I'm literally gonna die. Like, should I just maneuver them both away?
I mean, one maneuver is a good start because it clears that field. Past that, I don't know. I don't know what your Hypnoblaster. I don't know what the healing one does, but that could be a good thing.
I still have to attack.
What's wrong with attacking?
I won't win the battle if I don't have this.
Depends who you draw.
Yeah, but if I'm maneuvering away. I'm so afraid to die.
Keep in mind, next turn if I go earlier. Also, can we point out that she went last? Meg went last. I called it. Oh, I'm doing great at this.
I don't like it.
Okay. Okay, next turn I will go second before the alien, okay? And that way, as long as I go before the alien, I'll move closer. Oh, kill the Skunk Ape.
Yeah.
Otherwise he's going to deal damage to you at the end of the round.
I know.
Oh, you maneuvered? You have to remove the alien.
I did maneuver.
Yep. That's going to help our threat. Keep our threat in check.
Alright, I'm going to attack the alien for 5.
The alien?
Yeah, because I'm going to gain an action.
Okay, beautiful. Okay. The alien's going to go ahead and attack. Defend, I mean. So this effect's not in play. It's going to be a 2 defense. Place an alien in each field bordering him at the end of combat, though. So we are going to get that alien back, unfortunately.
But that's why we got rid of it.
Yep, I think it's still worth it.
Alright, and that let me gain an action, so now I'm going to attack Skunk Ape with my caught red-handed.
After combat, okay, he's going to go ahead and defend with a 3.
Alright, so this is when I get to take the top card of their card.
Okay.
Gosh, this stinks.
Well, the good news, we got bad news. It's a 3.
So it's a 4.
Becomes a 4.
So I do 1 damage.
So you do 1 damage, yeah. That is a shame.
Literally the worst.
That is a shame.
But then I get to discard 2 cards on them.
I discard 2 cards on what?
On the enemy?
Your opponent discards 1 card. So in other words, the boost.
But it says if you won the combat, they discard 2 cards instead.
So the deception one. We'll discard as deception.
Is that optional?
I don't think it's optional. I admit this is frustrating.
I didn't make this.
It feels like all the good things are happening to you at the time that they're bad.
And I'll end my turn there, adjacent to 2 enemies with 3 health.
It's okay. You're going first. I'm going second. You're going fourth. Oh, we have to do these. Okay. So Skunk Ape, deal damage. 1 damage to you. Yep. Then we have nothing, nothing, nothing. Advanced threat marker no space equal to 1 plus number of fields. Advanced threat marker by 2. Let me shuffle this up. And again, I think I'm going second. You're fourth. That's what you said.
I was already last.
Okay,
just
fine.
now.
That's fair. Fine. You can go second. I'll go third.
I want to go first.
There's only so much I can do. I don't have that much choice.
Yes, you do.
Well, I'm shuffling, and then you cut, so that way we know there's
No,
no choice.
I don't want to touch it.
I can't call where you are.
I don't want to touch it. Let's just go.
Just tell me whether to cut or not.
No. I don't
No?
want to touch
Okay.
it.
We'll not cut. Okay. Martian Invasion, wave 1. All heroes and sidekicks adjacent to an occupied field take 1 damage, so that's going to be that guy over there. Daisy. Okay, and I said you're second and I'm third. That's what I said, right? Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
They're going to think you're doing it.
They're going to, but I know I didn't, so I don't care. It's so good.
Alright, what should I do? You can come kill Skunk Ape.
I can definitely come kill Skunk Ape. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Then I will maneuver here and get rid of this and draw a card.
Okay.
And then I will, I will attack the Martian with Jill Trent for a Battle of Wits.
Battle of Wits. The Martian is coming being attacked, but a 2 attack, and you're hitting with a 3 defense.
Yes, this is when my thing finally happens.
Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and draw the next card, and it's revealed.
So it's boosted for this.
Boosted for value of 1. Okay, so it becomes a 3 versus a 3. Okay. And then I think that is... So that's nothing then, right?
Yes, but then I still get to do this. After combat, reveal the top card of your deck and your opponent's deck. If your card has a higher boost value, I deal 3 damage to them. And it does.
So you deal 3 damage to it.
Beautiful.
And this is the one, because this is the one that stays on top. It gets revealed. Which I realized, by the way, in hindsight, when we were doing that, what's it called? The discard one. Technically, the top card was the one that you revealed. Because it's not actually gone. So it actually is not the worst. Because the next one would not have been 0.
Alright, and we did as much damage as that was supposed to do?
If you did 3 damage to them, yeah.
And I think that was my second action.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and that's going to be that. Okay, and then from there we go ahead and reveal the next one. And I said I was 3. I was not 3. I tried. Okay, Skunk Ape.
How is Skunk Ape alive?
You are unfortunately closer to Skunk Ape than I am, unfortunately. So, if you're ready for an attack.
Yep.
You are? No, you're not defending?
I can't.
What's your health? 2?
This is not a defense card.
4.
I die.
4. Okay. Well, that is a sad state of affairs.
Got rocked.
Dr. Jill Trent is gone. Please, Daisy, don't die. Okay.
I mean, the Martian's at 9 and Skunk Ape's at 1.
Okay. We could discard a card. Do you want to discard a card or should I?
Sure, I can discard mine now because this
Jill
helps
Trent
me shuffle in my Jill Trent cards.
Hey.
Such a helpful assistant.
Honestly,
Daisy.
you'll be discarding a lot of Jill Trent cards for the Martian Invasion.
Yeah.
Want to draw the next one? Was I off by 1? I was off by 1. I was so close.
So close.
Anyways.
Alright, go kill Skunk Ape.
Okay, so Skunk Ape. Skunk Ape. Skunk
He's 3
Ape.
away from you, which is so rough.
Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead. I don't want to do this, though. But if I don't want to... Oh, I guess I should anyway because of... Oh, they're 3 away from me.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do this?
I know.
That's not fun. I could discard a card. Skunk Ape's health is 1, right? I think I'm just going to boost my way over there. I don't think I'm going to discard a card. I think my card economy is so precious in the game. I'm going to hope I go first before him, and I'm going to end up next to him so I could hit him with my Tesla coil.
Yeah.
I think that's
so you're going to maneuver?
So I'm going to start with a maneuver. We'll see, this card might change things, but I'm going to draw that. May discharge coils, gain 1 action. I'm reading my cards.
I wish you could go through the field.
Yeah, you can't. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to again draw a card. I'm not even removing aliens. This is silly. But again, I'm going to draw a card and then end up closer to him. And assuming we just make sure I shuffle up, before him, I'll just discard my coils and kill him.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. I'm ready. The plus side is still he's attacking me either way. So there's that. Okay.
How much health do you have? 12?
I have 12. You're like, go that way. We'll just attract the alien to me.
God.
We have Martian Invader. Martian Invader takes a turn. Oh, he takes a turn. Oh, am I closer now? I'm equidistant. Let's put him next to me. Put him next to you. Have him attack me. Let's
You're not
Daisy
equidistant.
To you, Daisy?
Yeah.
He's over here. Oh, you're right. I'm closer. Okay. We're going to go ahead and draw a card. Let's see what we got over here. I could do that, but I don't want to do that. I think I'm just going to take the damage right now. So we're going to go ahead and see what we got.
You're pretty healthy, so.
We're going to go ahead and take a damage of 2. Still no effect, so 2. After combat, deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter in the Martian Invader's zone. So I am an opposing fighter, so we're going to take 3 damage total. So I'm going to go down to 9, which still feels manageable, especially considering the fact that you're dead. Okay. And now I'm really hoping if I start, I'm going to just ping them both for 1. So if we can just shuffle this up.
The Martian's at 9.
You do have to cut it this time. Oh, we have to advance the track. Advance the track by 1. And then the Skunk Ape is going to deal... what was the order? Skunk Ape went first. Yeah, Skunk Ape deal first. So Skunk Ape is going to deal 2 damage to me. Because of the threat track. Yeah. It's a shame, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. I'm feeling decent about this. I'm feeling decent. What's his health at? 13?
No, 9.
His health at 9?
I didn't hit him. I've been hitting him.
Nice! I'm feeling even better then.
I've been hitting him.
Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. It's a team effort. We got the aliens in check. His cards haven't advanced. We've managed to stop him from they tend to ramp up. If you let them get that first objective, they're just going for it. Okay, now you need to cut it because I want to go first. So obviously I'm biased towards how I shuffle it. Perfect. That's exactly what I need to cover it. I'm going second, not first, but I'm going before Skunk Ape, so that's fine. Okay.
I have no cards.
Any player may discard a card. If no one does, add an alien. I might be more inclined to add an alien at this point because I think.
Yeah, sadly I have nothing. You have a lot of cards.
Yeah, add an alien. Add an alien. Alright, where's the aliens? The aliens is the lowest numbered field. They're bordering his field. Alright, bordering. Perfect. That's even better. Alright, what's next? Is it me? Ah, it's not me. Darn it. He takes a turn. He's going to attack me. And then, I think I'm still going to just take the damage.
It looks like I have a very short haircut. Just so you guys know, my hair is in a braid. It's all still there.
I'm going to go ahead and take the damage straight up. He's going to deal 4 damage to me. That effect is the 1 in play. Is it? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Yes, the 1. So 4 damage. The value of the opponent's card is 2 and cannot be changed. I didn't play a card, but that is interesting. So 4 damage to me. I'm going to go down to 3. So was that worth it? Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. Next card is 2. Yes. Yes.
You were wrong and you're like, yes.
I'm just happy I'm not going after Blob.
After Skunk Ape?
Skunk Ape. That's the Blob.
Yeah.
Alright, Skunk Ape dies because I discharged my coils. He dies straight away. Skunk Ape is gone.
Yay.
And then a guy that takes 1 damage.
Beautiful.
And the problem is I have a defensive card. I have a defensive card that required me to discharge my coils, which would mean I couldn't kill Skunk Ape.
Oh.
I didn't want that. Okay. So I think for right now...
You're at 3 health?
I think I'm going to go ahead and... No, we're good. We got this. I'm going to go ahead and attack the alien with my first action. So first action, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make both my coils discharge to make it... Well, actually, let's see. Doing combat. Let's see his card first. I'm probably making my card a 7. So let's see his card. He's going to defend with a 2. And I'm going to make these a 7. So on my 7 versus a 2, he takes 5 damage.
Beautiful.
Okay. And after combat, place an alien in each field bordering the Martian Invader space. So we have this guy over here. That was my first action, though. What's his health now?
3.
3. I love it. This goes here. So 3. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and attack him with a 5 and hope for the best. And we have a 2. And I believe that kills him. After combat, place the Martian Invader. He has no effect. He's a 3. I attacked with a 5 as a 3. I charge both coils at the end of combat. And I believe he dies.
Good job.
Good job.
Thanks. To be fair, I think I did most of the damage to him.
Well, you did do a chunk of damage.
Yeah, he started at 20. Yeah. I didn't do nothing. I just...
But Daisy's left alive once again. She's kicking. Yeah. That happened last time too. Anyways, that is basically it. That is Unmatched Tales to Amaze. We got him down. We had me down to 3 health. Daisy's down to 2 health. Jill Trent died, and we did keep the aliens in check. That is good, but it took a lot of work.
Yeah. And I will say, so this was the alien invasion?
Yes.
And the other side is a Mothman one where you are dealing with the different bridges. If you know the Mothman story,
I think it's
a
called
bridge
Martian
collapsed
Invader. Martian
around
Invader.
him.
Yeah.
So we got to play both of those. Yeah. And do you want to
spoil stuff? Okay,
well, not even spoil, but do you want to say what you preferred or anything?
Oh, let's talk thoughts. I mean, I'll be doing a full review of this at some point. But the overall, first of all, I did like the fact that the Mothman lore is based around bridges, and you had bridges that were being slowly deconstructed, which is kind of cool until you realize that every bridge that gets deconstructed probably had a bunch of people on it that died. Whatever. Past that though, gameplay wise, I think the alien invader, the Mothman, felt like I could control it more to an extent. At the end, things run away from you, or could run away from you, but it felt like they had more control initially over the acceleration of the threat token. Whereas the alien, it kind of felt like we wouldn't be able to keep up with the aliens being spawned, although I guess we did, so I guess I'm wrong. Yeah. But then again, I gave an entire turn to just draw cards and just maneuver, get rid of aliens. But I think the main thing I learned from game one is if you ever let them get that first objective, they get more powerful, and that's a big deal. Right. So I think I prefer the alien invasion. I think, but I'd have to play it more to see. I felt more of a sense of tension, even though we won this one. We won both ones, but the other one came down to the wire.
Literally the last.
I was out of cards.
Daisy punch. Daisy was the last one.
I was literally drawing cards, taking 2 damage, and dying. So I think I died by card draw, just falling out. And you had your last card in the deck. Your last card, a punch, and it wasn't like extra damage. It was exactly the right amount of damage to take down.
It was crazy.
You could not get closer. Which is why we added the what's it called card, the amazing event cards, because felt like we got some experience, but we got to give the game some experience too to catch up.
I feel this map has more spots.
Yep.
I don't know if I really cared too much about the alien part. I mean, you were kind of mitigating that while I was just focusing on the main baddie, but for me, the aliens weren't too interesting. Whereas the Mothman I really liked, and then the bridges give you these different abilities that you can use when you're moving around those. Yeah. So I liked that it added those extra abilities that also get taken away from you as the bridges start collapsing. Yeah. I thought that was a really cool mechanic. And then, I don't think you said this, but something that's cool about the bridges is the tokens that build up on it, they get moved to the next bridge every time they collapse. So it's not like you can just let it collapse and let all the tokens like max out. It's going to keep continuing to follow you, so I think that's cool.
Yeah, these little tokens instead. Pretty much the same thing, just with different eyes.
So yeah, I think I liked the Mothman side better, but I think also as like a cryptid fan and knowing the story, I like the Mothman better. I would say out of all of the minions though that we played with, all of them were pretty fun. Besides, I feel like the Skunk Ape is, if you're not playing with sidekicks, then it's just kind of weak.
Well,
like,
also,
I don't know.
To be fair, I think a few of the cards... He seemed
a little odd.
Because we drew 2 sidekick cards, a Deception, shuffled, and 2 sidekick cards again. I wonder how many of them are actually sidekicks, because my guess is not a lot.
Or did we just draw a lot of that one card?
Yeah, because there's not a lot of cards in the deck. So he has 5 cards, effectively, past his Deception. So 6 cards total, and 2 of them deal with sidekicks, and we drew them 4 times in a row, I believe. Or at least 3 times in a row, because of the way it's shuffled. So it is fairly basic. I do agree that he does seem less interesting.
Yeah, he seems like the least interesting out of all the minions so far, if you're picking who to play with out of those.
Yeah, it does look the most interesting. He's basically just like, I smack you, and...
I think the Jersey Devil was very cool. That one discarded cards on you.
That's why, so... mean. Yeah, at first, I felt... The last time we played, I felt completely in control. Because I didn't realize that I was in control until I have no cards to play with, then I have no control. Yeah, and he was just like, cards gone, and wasn't doing a ton of damage, and I was like, I don't care until I cared. Anyways.
Well, that has been Unmatched Tales to Amaze on Board Game Co. Playthrough. I'm Professor Meg.
I'm Alex Radcliffe.
Have a good night, y'all.